Missed anything in episode 7, I won't remember it anyway. How about that? I won't remember or care. It's not going to be relevant or interesting. It's going to be... Right? At this point, I mean, am I going to even care or remember it anyway if I miss it? Right? Is this going to be something, like, if I never know what happened, is it going to make any difference whatsoever in my life? At all, at this point? Or in the story of any Star Wars stuff, or in the story of the Star Wars. Is it going to matter? Is it going to amount to anything? I don't even think it will. I don't even think it will. Hello, Techie Mantis! Yeah, I don't think it will. Ah, for crying out loud. So, I wish there was something to do and somebody I liked to do it with, somebody I could tolerate and put up with. I think that's what I want. I think that's what I want at this place, or at this point. I'm like, I'm to the point now. Oh no. Going on now? Oh, they're still doing the politics thing. So that's gonna be for a while now. They're still doing the politics thing. We're still on politics. They're still on the politics. Like, I also wish I desperately had something that wasn't politics, because I'm just gonna get up and figure out how to take over the world by annoying Tim Pool and Alex Jones and all these people on Twitter. If I have nothing else to do in the morning, I think. I'm just gonna figure out how to take over the world and cancel rainbows and stuff. So I think that's part of it. How do we go after the rainbow? How do we go out? How do we just turn this into World War II all over again in like one snap? That might be fun at this point. I think I'm figuring out ways to do that. All right, this camera. Is this weird? Why is my camera weird? Okay, well, we needed more low cut boobage on Frank. Alright. Star Wars, all the Star Wars. This is episode 8. This is our previously on. This is a 46-minute long episode. Is that the one? How much chroma key do we want? Do we even want chroma key? You know what, let's turn off some of it. Let's adjust now that I'm looking at it. They're not even gonna care. They don't even care. They don't even care barely. They don't even care They barely care. They barely care if you use chroma key or not. Alright, well there you go. You can see it and it's a little transparent. Spoiler, this show sucked. Oh, I know. I mean, well, that's pretty much all Star Wars. At this point. Like, Star Wars just is not that good. It's like, oh, this again. Oh, this shit again. The twins, how they were created, by magic and ass. By butt stuff and crazy women and witches. Is that how they were created? Gene splice? Is it gene splicing and magic and Satanism? Child sacrifice, is that how the twins were created this time? Alright, let's go.
How were they created?
I don't know, but I'm beginning to think I'm shaving everything for nothing again tonight.
I fear for the girl's safety. Only a virgin could create that type of power.
Also, I do have a thought. Anybody who's like, they would leave their mom or they kick their mom to the curb for barbecue or pork. I'm like, I'm not bacon or pork though. I'm more of a goat. I think with me, you'd just be kissing the goat. I'm not pork.
What will we tell the council?
May burned down the witch's fortress, and everyone was lost.
Ooh, we're burning down witches.
Turns up all these years later, trained by one of our own.
I fear May is only a small part of her master's larger plan.
He says your final lesson is when you teach yourself. You will kill a Jedi without a weapon.
Have you forgotten who we are? Where we come from?
that better? Is that too loud? We'll lower it. How's the audio? Is more space lesbian drama? Probably. I don't understand this. I think I'm just looking for comparisons and clues in this, which is probably better me not being a fan at all. I think it's probably better. Well, how I interpret it, having no text or no context, is probably the best form of knowing what's actually happening, right? At this point. Is force lightning a weapon? I don't know. What's force lightning again? Because, like, I stood too close to lightning once.
Master,
But then again...
first, you and I are going to talk.
Below the surface of consciousness are powerful emotions. Anger, fear.
Yeah, and you can use that to talk to ghosts and spirits and that psychedelic, well, the bad ones, right? The real bad one.
Desire.
That's the resurrection-y Darth Plagueis stuff. So that's also in comparison to... See, this is why it's important. This is why it's important in the occult stuff, right? So this is just playing out again with the War of the Heavens, like leaving drops and clues in what side they're claiming, right? So now this is what side Disney's claiming, but now this is what side's kind of shifting in under the water, right?
To the dark side.
Seems to me
Well,
that
you use it
most
as a
of
weapon.
these-
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you use it as a weapon then?
Well, so it's just you and the Force, and what you bring with you.
Oh, that's her in a mask now? I thought it was somebody else. That Darth Zipper head thing. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, Star Wars. Why does Star Wars still exist? Why does Star Wars still exist again? So is it just me decoding the MK Ultra signs and signals and clues and cues and all the code words that are repeated and things, all the post-hypnotic suggestions, all the social conditioning, all of that stuff? Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately. You might want to pay attention in the subtext and in the hidden messages in the streams that I might bury somewhere like 3 hours into something, or right at the beginning, or right there on Twitter, usually a lot more on Twitter, as these realizations kind of come to the surface. Or I'm slowly losing my mind, one or the other. I'm not sure. The deep thought that triggers the show triggers. What do you mean? I don't get it. So if you kill a Jedi with Force lightning, then you killed him with... I don't get it. I don't know. Why would you try and... I don't get it. I was just trying to figure out sidesies. Should be skipping ahead to figuring out how to try to kill people. Bug zappers? I would say, yeah. So like bug zappers, they're probably gonna electrocute a lot of people. Would be the next phase. Since you're saying lightning, I mean bug zappers. All right. Bug zapper, fly swat. See, I'm more of a fly swatter myself. You know, you got people out there catching flies with chopsticks. All right. And you catch him, I swat him. Is that one of our roles? Oh, the show. So he's having flashbacks. So like when Luke Skywalker goes into the cave, then he's just facing his own like, hey, this is what you could become if you do this, this, and this. Yeah, so I went through that like a long time ago. This is why I said no kids. I thought people listen. I just wish people listen to what I said. Like, sometimes I'll misspeak, right? Sometimes I'll misspeak and I'll say the wrong word or something because whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I do get pretty specific, and I do ramble and blab and over-explain, and I will go into great detail about my actual position if people actually sit there and listen. Or thoughts or wants or desires. There's Force lightning, there has to be Force thunder, probably. Well, I mean, it would make sense.
She had her hand outstretched. She was killing someone.
Force umbrella.
Where is she?
She
Does he even care about Star Wars or really anything? Probably not. You just went to a cave and saw yourself. No. I think this is what people are trying to trigger. People are trying to trigger what? Psychedelic reactions, and say they have been for a while, and I'm like, well, I already did all that. A long ass time ago. That's so funny. That's so funny. People are trying to break me into something that I already did. That's so funny.
Save her. But she didn't use it.
This is the future you saw.
Mm-hmm.
She can kill with no weapon.
Oh, this is back to me saying I don't need a pew-pew, huh? Because I was saying that yesterday. Yeah, see, I mean, I have a car.
But the future isn't fixed.
Oh, I also have some people, some very influential people who I've annoyed the absolutely ever-loving out of, and they know exactly who the fuck I am, and if I say the right couple of words, they pay attention regardless, so.
I can still stop her.
Checking, mate.
With what ship? I'm taking mine.
I'm going where exactly? I've seen where they are.
So we go together. And see who gets to her first.
That was a space bint.
Where are we?
Brando,
Why?
I will contact Master Vanistra. The Jedi will meet us here.
Why?
There is a version on this planet. Know that
What
you
is a
and
Sith?
those
I don't
who
know.
survive. I can prove it.
Probably a god.
Prove what? That murdering our mother was
Just a higher level of a wizard, right? It'd just be a higher level of a space wizard, right? I would assume, right? So let's compare. Okay, who are Lord of the Rings experts? You guys like Lord of the Rings experts? Has anybody done comparison to like the Jedi and the Lord of the Rings? What Gandalf and Frodo and Hodor and what's his name? What's the guy? Christopher Lee. In was he in Lord of the Rings? I don't know, but the reason. Okay, so here's what we're seeing. We're seeing all these patterns line up of actors who play things. So now we got all new fucking people in this. These don't even make sense. But the fact you had like Max von Sydow in what was it, whichever Star Wars movie he was in, or Christopher Lee specifically. You know, you have these same actors coming in specifically to be like, and now I'm here over here, right? And it's not just typecasting. There's a greater reason for that right now, especially. So, for that pattern and that coincidence. So I was figuring out, like Jean Dixon wrote a book on deciphering people by birthdays based on numbers, right? There's also a way to do that based on names. You know, kind of divide people based on names. Which is pretty easy once you figure that out. So I can teach you how to do that for $29.95 a month. Or not. That's what that Kevin Trudeau was selling, huh? Wasn't it?
What happened to you? To your coven was an accident.
Accident. If it was an accident, then why didn't you tell Osha?
What the hell is that thing in her hand? Oh, that's her little space screwdriver. Does she have a psychic screwdriver now, like they did in Star Trek, where she just wishes it and it just automatically does the thing? So they were tying her to a bed, but they didn't check her pockets for like stuff. I don't know. Yeah, this is the last episode. So
Why did you blame it on me?
You started that fire. You.
she started. How did she start the fire? So she's the one. See, Billy Joel was right. We didn't start the fire. It was always turning, right? But so she started it. We found the one who started the fire. It was her. It was Osha or May. Osha May. Who cares?
Locked everyone in.
Because the Jedi invaded our
It's one or the other.
Everyone in there died because of the four of you.
Wrote she murdered. I don't remember. Did she murder it? Did she murder it?
My biggest regret.
She never
is that
mentioned
I
it
wasn't
again.
able to
When?
save you both. You and
Did she murder a robot in this?
You're not even sisters.
She's the ocean woman. Is she? Because OSHA is just a safety violation, though. I'm thinking workman violation. I'm thinking safety violation. There's a hamster.
Escape ship. See you now, Jedi.
Are robots sentient? Is that the thing? Are robots even sentient? I wonder about people even. They just repeat shit over and over and over again. It's like, are you even sentient? Are you even a human? Can you murder? Yeah, can you even murder a robot in Star Wars? A robot. Can you even murder a robot in Star Wars? No, you can't. Who?
Just think out of hyperdrive.
His biggest regret wasn't killing her mom. His biggest regret is he couldn't have 2 8-year-olds to himself. So the Obi-Wan, remember the Obi-Wan groomer thing we did? It was right, wasn't it? Oh. When did the robot murder happen? Did I miss that? I must have missed that one. I must have not been there. I must have not seen that episode. I don't think. Did I see that episode? I didn't see that. I wasn't there. That was. Did I skip that one or was I yelling? I might have been yelling. I might have not been there. It wasn't even me. Warning, warning. There you go. There you go. Can space lesbian witches join forces and form lesbiatron? I have no idea. I hope not. Oh god. She factory reset it in 5.1. Its eyes turned red. What's 5 in 5? Oh, episode 5 in 5. I'm like, season 5? There's 5 seasons of this now? You never know. You could have 5 seasons of this and I would never know. We shot robot juice in her eye, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Master Benestra, Senator Rain calls you to see you.
Where is he?
He's in there.
You let him in the control room?
Who's this creepy guy? Okay, that's what's her name's wife.
Senator.
Apologies for my intrusion.
Now who's this guy?
I was surprised when they said you were traveling to
Are these all new people now? Oh, I hate new people.
stomach.
It's my head, actually.
It's her head. It's shaved. She shaved her head.
And I'm fine. This must be urgent to wait for me.
So is that normal in her species?
Here.
I've heard some disturbing things.
Why did the rodent go Beastie Boys on the ship? I don't know.
Without reporting it to the Senate.
I'm keeping
What'd he
this
do?
internal for the moment. I have the authority to take independent action if there's no larger threat.
Yeah, that's her wife. That's Leslie Headland's wife. Well, she's not just the director. She is the director, writer, producer, editor, casting director, caterer. She built the sets. She sewed the costumes herself. She drove the crew to and from the set. What else did she do? She brought them lunch. She made them all breakfast in the morning. Sabotage. I don't like that song.
All the victims were Jedi.
There are multiple victims.
Actually, I don't really like the Beastie Boys, actually. So, fun fact, the Warlock Pinchers were way better than the Beastie Boys, hands down. Like, there's not even, like, I won't even listen to the Beastie Boys. I just can't. They're just not even on my radar, don't care.
Is the suspect a Jedi?
Very close.
Me
Thank
and
you for
Karen.
your concern.
You don't like me.
Actually.
You think my campaign for an external review of the Jedi is a personal vendetta?
If you want my honest opinion, yes.
Good. Here's mine. I think the Jedi are a massive system of unchecked power, posing as a religion.
Fuck that. Two bands that mirrored each other, basically. I wish I had all the album sleeves. I kept the CDs of these guys. I only got a couple physical now. Why? Seriously? How could I get rid of?
Time before one of you snaps. And when, not if that happens, who will be strong enough to stop him?
That's certainly an opinion, and not one shared by
Okay,
the
so
rest
he's
of the
back.
Senate.
The majority of my colleagues
Now.
imagine a galaxy without the Jedi.
Boulder. So the two bands who do like sampling of stuff.
You don't have
All the little sampling of stuff, right? All in the end of the tracks, right? The Dead Milkmen do that too. Kenosha, Wisconsin, Boulder, right? Loved the Warlock Pinchers so much.
Transparency to Chancellor Drellick.
Never got to
May
see
invite you
them.
to a Senate tribunal.
Never got to see them.
I hope for your sake you have this suspect in custody.
Got to see them. Too late.
Good luck. Now, what is it?
Too late.
May the force be with you.
Now.
So you're really not going to tell me where we're going?
We go together or we don't go at all. Seems fair.
Oh
Did I
no.
give you the impression that I was a fair person?
Yes, you did.
This guy takes his shirt off in the pool. Now she's hanging around him. So was this the one she was I
You
don't
deal with my sister and you expected her to uphold it. That's fair. So is this.
It was a band. Which one? The Warlock Pinchers or the Electric Hellfire Club? Those have been the ones that have been on my radar real big time lately. Those two.
OSHA,
I'm listening to those quite a bit. OSHA.
you should be trained. Would you ever consider?
No.
Last chance.
Told you. I'm not my sister.
You're definitely not. They made that deal without even thinking about it.
I don't like stories about women. I think that's the thing. I'm not. Yeah, who's the bad guy in the show? I don't know. What's the next Star Wars? It's just all her lesbian lovers and another Star Wars cosplay. Oh. It's gonna be that's gonna be the next thing. It's gonna be just romance. Oh, that's the worst. I cannot stand romance shows and stories and blah. Why is rhubarb and shoehorn? I'm just getting rhubarb over and over. I mean, rhubarb. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's the thing that's just spoken. I don't get it. I don't know. And shoehorn. Brendock. What's it say? Is that his pipe? Let's bend over and start smoking. Oh god, this show. I think this is what. Okay, this is the bad thing about this show, right? Is that you can't figure out who is who. I'm like, I forget what the hell happens episode to episode to episode. Right? Don't you? James who? I don't know. James who? I don't care. Anyway, I'm kind of over canceling people because it's not really relevant or anything, so. Is it raining? Holy shit, is it raining? And it's raining. Ooh, it started raining. It wasn't supposed to start raining. Hello, monsoon. Hello, monsoon season. Do I need more light? Maybe. Holy shit, it got really dark, so I closed the window anyway. Look at that. Holy shit. It's gonna rain really heavy for like 2 minutes. It's gonna rain really heavy for like 2 minutes. Look at that. That's more interesting. It's starting to rain, and I'm like, oh, rain! I'm like a kitty cat. Just distract me with keys. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, you know? I also appreciate donations and super chats and things if I'm entertaining. I think the rain's more entertaining right now. I think the rain is a lot more entertaining. I should drive my car out under the thing, and maybe I'll get like a free half wash or something. I mean, it's raining quite a bit. Maybe I'll get some wash if I go and drive. Should I go drive around in the rain and go and do something? And there's nothing to do. That's the thing. I was like, okay, I desperately want to do something, right? Okay, I want to do something. There's just literally nothing to do and nobody to do it with. I think the nothing to do is less of a problem than nobody to do it with, right? Because I hate doing stuff by myself and I hate new people. So I'm like, to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it, right? And then this is like better than... Hypocristians. The hypocristians. They remind me, the hypocristians. These fucking zealots. Oh, here's the thing. I'm gonna do a rant here. I'm gonna do a rant here about these fucking zealots who... Don't you fucking interrupt me. Don't you fucking interrupt me right now. That's Thunder interrupting me. Don't you fucking interrupt me, Thunder. I'm gonna do a rant about these goddamn fucking zealots. Alright? Alright? When you're trying to move past the canceling and trying to make amends and that shit, I don't want to hear one fucking word about anybody I haven't called out. Do you fucking understand me? Alright? I don't care who I haven't called the fuck out. Okay? That's irrelevant. Once I'm on this, I'm done with this bullshit. You need to goddamn fucking listen to me, respect me, goddamn understand me, you motherfucking piece of shit. You need to die. Whoever keeps putting those fucking bots in my channel, whoever keeps making those fucking accounts on a goddamn daily basis, I don't need it. Because if I have to explain myself how I don't give a flying fuck about calling out other people right now for bullshit, I don't care who's a hypocrite. I don't care anymore. I think you get to this point where you're like, yeah, everybody's done that. Get over it. Move on. Grow the fuck up. Grow a fucking brain. Get off my fucking channel if you're making new accounts on a daily fucking basis. I hope you die. I hope your children die in front of you painfully. Because it's a bot. It's a self-replicating bot, right? It's a self-replicating bot. Reptilian. Oh, it's a reptilian bot. Yeah. See, don't the mantises outrank the reptilians, though? I thought, in the grand scheme of things. The mantises kind of outrank that, especially when they control the greys. And such. Now. So I have a fly swatter.
Master Venestra. We found Master Soul. He's turned his transponder beacon back on.
Where is he?
Brandok.
repair my
You have no
ship.
idea what I'm talking about.
Gather as many
It's
knights as
all
you
code.
can without raising alarm.
You anticipate a confrontation?
A resolution.
More Wookiees, yes. More Jedi, no. I don't know. So yeah, don't make a new account to harass me. I thought I made that very clear. Ooh, flash flood warning. We got a flash flood warning now. It flooded in Toronto. This wasn't even on the radar.
But there's a landing site near.
What does it say? Don't attempt to leave the home.
They're already there.
It says don't even go out of the house. Flash flood warning. Well, there you go. Going on. Oh god, I hate hearing kids screaming. Yeah, oh, it dropped 20 degrees in like an hour. Grab an umbrella. Down to 83 in Thunder. It was 105 just a little bit ago. Oh my gosh, the cry thing, probably.
Getting this elevator operational.
Aren't you in Vegas? I am.
Unless you want to climb.
Like I said, there's nobody to do anything with, so.
Are you sure?
I'm not really invited anywhere, so. But at least know where I'd want to go, I think. I'm not invited anywhere I'd want to go. And not welcome anywhere I would. So. Yeah. Not wanted anywhere I do want to go. Oh my god, Star Wars. This show sucks. It is so boring. So yeah, that's what I want. I want something to do and somebody to do it with that I can tolerate, that can tolerate me. Mostly that I can tolerate at this point, because I'm like, who the fuck would I even put up with? I'm gonna yell at people and throw them away right away. I'm just tired of people. They're just basically insects at this point, buzzing around me, annoying me. Your next move might be Vegas. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it. Like I said, there's nothing to do and nobody to do it with, so you stay home in your apartment because it's too hot to go out. And when you go out, you're just getting, no, you can't work. Like, fine. They do YouTube. It's like, no, you can't do YouTube. I'm like, well, too bad. I'm gonna do YouTube anyway, just to annoy you. You can't stop me at this point. You can't stop me at this point. You know? If you stop me from doing YouTube, I come for you. In the bad way. That you won't like. There's nothing happening in this show. It's just some bitch pulling on wires and shit. Some dumb bitch in an ugly costume pulling on wires.
Thank you for leading me to her.
Darth bullshit.
Make a great team.
Uh-huh. So this is just Osha then? Osha and May? You're in Florida, so he doesn't bother you just looking for a change? Well, it's less humid. We just get extreme heat. I wouldn't recommend it. Too much psychic energy in town. You're sitting in between two hockey rinks, about 40 players, all the casinos, all that EMF, 2 airports, all in like a bowl, on top of like an ancient volcano.
past.
So, I mean, there's hot springs around. Of course, there's an ancient volcano. There's something big underneath, like a super volcano. And massive faults on on either side. What else is here? Massive amount of ley lines. Basically a superconductor. I think. Depending on what kind of energy you want. But yeah, there's like nothing to do here anyway. And nobody to do it with. What are the women like? I don't know. Do I look like I'm dating any of them? Probably whores. I don't know. They're all grannies, and like the younger ones all have kids. The older ones are all grannies, and they're all prostitutes. So every woman's in town's a prostitute. It's just how much you're willing to pay for. Because we have to be, because we have no income. So I don't know. How much do you have? How much money do you have? That's how the women are. It's an honest thing. How much money do you have? That's how the women are. They're looking for you to buy or for you to buy them dinner. They're looking for you to pay their bills.
Oh, because you didn't want me to become a Jedi. I didn't do this.
Because what other options do we have? None.
Soul lied to you. He blamed me.
Nothing for except for the prostitute part. We just have like the worst class of women though. They're all tattooed, trashy, fucking gross. Like I wouldn't fuck them. I wouldn't fuck a single woman in this town.
And I failed.
At this point. Like none of them are attractive. They're all gross. Flash flood warning.
My hatred of you, my grief.
You watching a martial arts movie? I don't know.
So I never became Jedi.
I mean, people me, I won't leave the house.
And I guess in the end you got what you wanted.
But then again, I'm a bitch, so you know.
Soul killed.
What the fuck do you want to date me for? I'm a bitch.
I saw it.
Nobody does.
With my own eyes. He's lied to you.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you gonna pay the rent?
Every day since you left our
Then get out.
How could he teach you to control your negative emotions? He's the reason you have them.
Well, I won't leave the house. There's a flash flood warning. Where am I going? It's a flash flood warning. It literally got I literally got a message on my phone. Weather alert. I don't know. I couldn't tell you about that. I mean, I couldn't tell you what the women are like. I won't leave the house. Ask Rob. He seemed to be chatting up every other woman in town. Maybe ask him. He seemed to know more than I did. No, there's nothing happening in this show. Oh god, I hate this. Hey, I did my thing. I went how many times to what's his name? I went how many times to what's his name? He could have fucking said something anytime he walked by me, so if he wanted to. I got the indication he didn't. Yeah, every indication he didn't.
Now you pay for what you've done. Oh, they're not here for me.
Oh god, the show. Can we stop with the fighting? There's nothing less interesting than just watching people fight and flip around, and I goddamn hate it. Like anything interesting on my phone? Is there anything on Twitter? I start scrolling Twitter. So this is me watching Star Wars. What's happening on Twitter? Nothing. It's still going. What did I miss? What am I missing? Like politics on Twitter. So I mean, I guess politics it is then. Like I wouldn't know.
Good, May. Feel your anger. This is the source.
Like I said, when in Rome, you know, it's like, well, you know, you want to date me, you're gonna have to pay money, like a lot of money first. Let me know you have some money to at least support me on my channel. If you can't support me financially on the channel, then we can't date. I think that's rule number one, right?
No.
I think that's rule number one. No, well, that's my rule, bitch. If you can't support me financially, then we can't date.
I want him to face the High Council, the Senate, the Republic.
I think I have to close that part off. I'm not supporting anybody. I don't have the health for it right now.
I did the right thing.
Well, Rome. Oh, I'm in Rome. When in Rome. So you know how it's like every woman in town's basically, you know, a prostitute for dinner, you know? They'll suck your dick if you buy them dinner or something, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I got no dinner. But then again, I'm a much higher price than just a dinner or two. I think I'm much higher price. Like, if I don't like you, you're not getting it. It's like I think for me, you'd have to I'd have to get to know you on my channel, in chat, right? You'd have to donate enough money for me to notice you. That's the thing. Like if you're trying to date me, right? If you can't support me financially, then you can't date me.
Do you have any idea what kind of power?
Are they? I don't know. They look it.
In the history of the galaxy, very few have been there.
They remind me of it. It feels like it when you have to. Isn't it kind of okay? Isn't it prostitution when you have to say, now, do you want prescription pet food though? That's prostitution. Isn't it prostitution when you have to like go and call somebody to upsell them on a fucking cable service that you don't goddamn want? It's like I only answered the fucking phone because I thought I missed a bill. I'm only worried about paying bills right now. I'm not worried about buying a goddamn thing. So first off, my wallet's closed because I have too many hidden expenses. I have literally no extra money for anything fun. So I think that's why I won't leave the house. So give me some extra money coming in so I know I'll be okay before I have any reason to leave the goddamn fucking house. I don't have that. I don't have that. So why would I leave the house, right? Did dating die in 2010? I don't know, probably. She should have put should at least put a hat that looks like Harvey Weinstein's show, probably.
And you killed.
So I think that's where we're at. I think that's where we're at. Like, I want, like I said, I want somebody to do something with that I can tolerate, right? In town, local, that is not new, but isn't like an old person that I hate. Isn't like an old person that I'm done with, right? So somebody not super like, so somebody kind of recent or from the super distant past, right? Maybe. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody with enough money where I either don't have to work or has a good enough income where I don't have to work. Or I can live off, like, because, like, I could still have money to contribute to shit. It's just, I got health issues going on. So I don't even, like, I'm not working. I'm not interested in making more money. I'm interested in the man making the money for me. You know, I don't want advice on how to buy a car. I'm like, well, that's your job. Your job is to buy a car. You're the man. Right? This is why I hate Disney, though. This is why I want Disney to go under. How did I learn from watching Disney? You need no man. Then men don't need to exist. If you don't need them, then they all need to die and drown, right? I think that's the problem with it. I hate Disney with a passion. I have always hated Disney with a passion. Disney is that thing that destroys and breaks more women, I think, because I hate that message, right? I hate that message. I fucking hate that message. I hate that Disney princess message. I hate it so much. Because it used to be your prince will come, right? It used to be, and then he never fucking does. Okay, so it used to be that message, and then they never do, right? And then it's, oh, you don't need no man. It's like, oh, but you can't make it on your own without one. I hate Disney. I hate their message. I wish they would fucking go under. I wish they would goddamn get investigated for all their shady backdoor blacklisting, black books. They're BlackRock, yeah. I wish they would get investigated because they make money by bankrupting this government. Right? They make movies just to get a tax write-off. This is what I hate about Disney. And they need to fucking go under. They need to be dissolved. I think Disney needs to be reincorporated. I think the US government needs to go in and say, whoa, 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 you're doing all that. Like, that's a greater thing if they really want to go after people tax-wise. Look at what Disney's doing. Look at what Disney's doing. So, I don't want to marry a prince from Disney. Why would I do that?
Killed our mother.
I hate Disney. Did you just hear me? Didn't you just listen? I said I hate Disney. I hate fairy tales. I hate Disney cartoons. I hate everything about them. I'm a grown-ass woman who needs a grown-ass man, not some fucking fairy tale. You know, like, that's the thing. Like, there's gonna be good and bad in people, but for fuck's sake. You gotta fucking expect that from me too. You gotta understand that I am not perfect. Okay? I'm not gonna be perfect. Get over it. Go fuck yourself if I have to be fucking perfect. I don't want to deal with any man that expects me to be perfect. He's not worth my time. Okay? And I'm not like asking. I'm not asking for somebody to be perfect. I just want somebody to be fucking there. And make sure the things that need to get taken care of aren't the things, like, I'm not just left to do them myself all the fucking time. That's not a partnership. That's me being a goddamn lone. Okay? I need a partner. I need somebody who can share their interests with me without telling me repetitive, here's a condition, here's a code word. Okay? So I'm really on high alert from that, which is why I'm not inviting any new people into my life. Because it's just going to be code word. It's going to be assholes just trying to talk the fuck over me. It's just going to be assholes saying, and here's a connector. No! No more connectors! Sick of people. No. I don't care if you're kidding. Like, this is what's happening, though. It's just people like, here's a thing to remember, remember. And I'm like, you know, you're dead to me then. If it's just remember the code word. I don't want you if you just remember a fucking code word. Because it's never the right ones anyway. Because that's all people are. They're just repetitive fucking code words. They're just buy this, do this. I'm like, go fuck yourself then. Oh, I hate it. They're not even people. They're goddamn robots anymore. So I get to the point where I'm just swatting them like flies. Because that's all they act like. If you're just going to act like a goddamn fly, buzzing around, they're gonna get swatted.
I was protecting you. It was
literally, like, yeah, seriously, with the bzzz, yeah.
Why didn't you tell the Jedi?
Motorcycles and shit. Is that what that was?
There was no proof you were created.
That's just me swatting flies at this point. I'm tired. I'm not. I've evolved. Grow up. Pay attention to who I am now, not who I was then. I hate that. It's like some assholes going off some fucking tapes I said something on about when I was like 15 years old, right? That I'm not even like that person anymore. I fucking hate that. God, I hate that.
I did what I thought was best for you. Of course.
Yeah, do it. Not best for you.
Tell you so many times.
I'll blow it out your ass. Let's just stab him already.
Stop talking.
Yeah, just kill him.
This from you, so you could have the life you'd always wanted. I did everything
Kill him.
because I love.
Good. You didn't kill him on camera. Oh, she's just force choking him. Good. I would. Snap his neck. Oh, you have the power to force choke people? Give me that power. I want that power. Just without even the Darth Vader hands, with just a fucking look. Snap his neck. Snap it. Snap his fucking neck. Snap his fucking neck right now. Snap his fucking neck right now. Snap his fucking neck right now. Kill her. Or kill him faster. Why is she taking so long to kill him? And you just stood there and watched her. She just stood there and let it happen. They both just stood there and let it happen. Is he the bad guy or the good guy? Alright, kill him now. I don't even know who these characters are supposed to be or represent. Ugh. I don't get it. It's been an experience. What do you mean? This guy right now. I don't know. Oh my god, I hate this show. Can't we kill everybody in the show? I just want everybody in Star Wars dead at this point.
I know where they are.
Who's the guy right? I don't know.
Follow me.
Oh god, I don't know anything that's happening in this.
Ethel, you're right. What a relief.
Oh shit. We need to leave. Come with me. I know a way out.
Yeah, I think people have pushed me too far to where I don't even want to meet anybody. Was that supposed to happen? No, see, that wasn't even supposed to happen. I was supposed to be out there trying to rebound and stuff. Yeah, because I can't do it. Too bad. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think anybody anticipated you know, the big guy upstairs. Right? I don't mean any neighbors. I mean in the clouds, the man in the clouds. I don't think anybody anticipated God intervening.
We have to climb down there. You sure?
The writers don't know what the character motivations are either. I don't either. Well, I'm trying to see who they represent in the grand allegory. People like representing. Who you see yourself on screen? Well, I see kind of allegories for who I'm supposed to be, maybe.
When I felt like I got sucked into this core tunnel. Come this way.
Get them now. You too.
So who the hell are these assholes now? What are they supposed to do? Are they the time cops?
Perimeter. They couldn't have gotten far. Use the tracker.
Oh god, the show. Oh, who the hell are these supposed to be now? So I forgot what the hell they're. I think that's the problem with this. Is like I watch a couple episodes. I mean, this is the problem when it's a continuing story. If I can't follow your story in the first episode, we need to go back to some episodic television. I think we need to go back to that if I'm expected to look at it ever again, right? Because these overarching long-winded movies that are like 8 episodes, that's not like I just cannot follow. I don't know who's who. I get so frustrated with them that I just want everybody on the show to die. It's like Star Trek. There's just too many people. Too many minds, too many heads, too many ideas, too much shit, and they have too many people in the writer's room. It's like I think that's what the planet is reflecting back. It's just you need fewer people on this planet. It just all goes down to fewer people on this planet. Because this is just an allegory for that. I can't keep any of these characters straight. I don't know anybody's motivation. I don't know who is what and what. God, I hate this show. I hate this show so much. It's a retarded show. Oh, I hate it. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm supposed to be off on a rebound thing right now, and I'm like, I don't even want to deal with this, because like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna work.
You did all this when you
I'm just gonna. I mean, I have the 2 jobs, so I'm just gonna work, and I'm gonna ignore people because I don't care. That's the thing. Anybody in your life is just here's a social clue. Here's a repetitive word over and over and over and over and over, and I don't care. You know, I'm getting tired of people walking up to me and talking to me loud enough for me to hear it right as they walk past. They're gonna get slapped, right? They're gonna get and they're just gonna get screamed at. I'll just start talking over them. If I have the headphones in. It's like la la la, not listening. Don't care. Because if there's something I need to hear, somebody will say it in a place I can hear it, like, you know, my DMs. Otherwise, they don't want me to hear it, clearly. Otherwise, they don't want me to hear it.
Sorry I started that fire. You are with me. I am with you.
Oh, fuck off.
Who taught us that rhyme? I thought you made it up.
You're with me, I am with you. That's not even a rhyme. That doesn't rhyme, you idiots. It's a rhyme. That doesn't even rhyme. Who wrote the show? Probably Leslie Headland.
We'll explain what Soul did.
I just don't like Star Wars enough to care.
You put your faith in the Jedi. I'll show when they find out how powerful you are.
We will meet the same fate.
Like, I didn't like Disney as a kid. I think I bought into the hype like when that fucking mermaid movie came out when I was 10. And then I realized, wait a minute, I'm not, 11 came around and I'm like, you know what? This is for little kids. This is bullshit. What the fuck am I doing? I need to grow up already. I started watching comedy and shit.
Let my sister go and I will train with you.
And wrestling.
The Jedi will use me to find you.
Like, what the fuck do I care about that shit? The Disney princess shit.
I can attempt to wipe her memory.
Like, that's the only one I saw, and I saw it once as a kid.
Permanently.
Do it. Quickly. I can't lose you again. You're going to do what you were meant to do.
So if I was just giving people code words, like breathing underwater, or, yeah, those were just code words. Not things I cared about. Those were probably just code words from the other side. If I, like, yeah, those tapes, not me. That's all other side. That's automatic handwriting. Verbal automatic handwriting.
Wait.
So that bitch is dead anyway. That bitch isn't even here. That bitch is long gone.
I will find you. I know you will. You are with me. I'm with you. All is one.
Oh my god, just make out and get it over with already.
One is two.
Are they old enough? Are they over 18? Well, she's out there twerking. She got her ass hanging out in a video. So is this their Patty Duke show thing? Only it's a worse effect. Like, this is a worse effect because she's a shitty actress. She doesn't even, like, at least fucking flip your hair under like goddamn Patty Duke so that we can tell it's a different character, you stupid bitch. Can you do that? Whoever did the hairstyle should be fine. Like, seriously. Ooh, it's supposed to be like that. I don't care. You need to give us an indication as an audience. Other than their stupid costume, because I can't tell them apart based on what they're... And now they're going to make out. The bad guy in the show is the show. That tree is an asshole. The tree is an asshole. I hate the show. Is he barking now?
Don't move. Lay down any weapons that you have.
Wait,
and
oh,
surrender.
my area is really busy right now. Yeah, because it just flooded and DoorDash. That's why.
What did I do?
Because it flooded. I just flooded. I just flooded the world. What? Me? I was looking at Matthew Kachuk in bed with the Stanley Cup, and I'm like, yeah, mm-hmm. Uh-huh, now you see it. Now you see it. They're more in love with the cup. They're more in love with that cup. Be like, you should date a hockey player. And be second to the cup? Or third or fourth down. I'd be fourth to the cup. It'd be hockey, cup, video games, the cup. And then, so I'd be fifth, and the cup would be there twice. I'd be fifth down removed from the cup.
Killed someone.
Oh god, this show's still going. How much more of this?
I don't remember.
10 more minutes.
What do you remember?
I don't know.
Fire. It destroyed my home. I'm seeing a man. He killed my mother. So I run away. There's someone that I need to tell. But I can't find her.
Your last memory is from when you were 8 years old.
Oh god, I don't care.
That man who killed your mother was a Jedi. He was my friend. He was a kind, brilliant, compassionate man.
And now you killed
He
him.
did a terrible thing.
In cold blood.
16 years ago, 4 Jedi were stationed on the planet Brendok. There, they discovered a force cult of witches.
Okay, so this is the 4 alien Roswell. The 4 Roswell crashes, they think they're the damn Jedi? Okay. Force
Conflict
witches.
ensued. There were many casualties. Afterwards, the Jedi...
Yeah, so they
conspired to
landed
keep
on a planet where there's already people. They landed on a planet where there's already people.
their actions secret. Recently...
This is just soft disclosure again. I'd rather worry about... See, this is what happens. This is what happens when I don't have, like, a boyfriend and something to do and somebody to do it with that I can tolerate and care about, right? I go into so far tinfoil zone. I'm just seeing, like, I'm like using all my power. I'm using all my powers, right? Using all my powers and ability, just kind of connecting these dots, right? It's just a giant game of connect the dots to soft disclosure and the Roswell stuff. And the War of the Heavens is playing out in real time. And all of this, I yelled at God and thunder. I yelled at thunder. Fucking interrupt me, thunder. You fucking interrupt me. The thunder cracked, or the thunder came in, and I yelled at the thunder. This is all soft disclosure.
Jedi named Soul killed his accomplices to maintain the cover story.
I'm sorry, my friend. Speaking on behalf of the High Council, we wholly condemn the actions of Master Soul.
I think in light of these events, Chancellor,
Well, Soul is son, Ra. So that's Ra. That's Akhenaten in human form. That's what? Who else is the sun god? Because that's so that's a much older god, I think, than So they're using him as a name. So that means that the Roswell, one of the like the head Roswell alien, probably, or one of the older ones, tapped into that consciousness then of that sun god, that ancient sun god. So that kind of supports my theory of boom, and then it happened. It's all a continual bubble where it happens at this point, and then it bursts out around us. So everything that has happened already will happen. So that's why now I'm in the real time of, being able to yell at the thunder for trying to interrupt me.
Cannot wait for a full side vote. An external review
Drop
of
your
the
phone.
must
I know,
be
put
made.
your fucking phone down, Mecca. Well,
I can assure you,
put your fucking iPhone down and
this is
listen
a
to me.
terrible tragedy. It was the work of one flawed man.
I am not on the phone. I'm just working. This is
He
work.
was found dead on Brendok, at the scene of his original crime.
I hate it when they change names to give us allegory for stuff. I hate the fictional allegory, because then they kind of, the fictionalized version is never quite correct anyway.
For so long, it twisted his mind. He justified every self.
See, this goes back to like the omnipotent being, these old ancient, who send their kid down, like Trelane, which would be like a Luciferian type, that would be their sun god, the god of light, Lucifer.
Step with the love he had for your sister.
My sister?
Does the name Osha mean anything?
No. So now she doesn't remember her sister?
You've been through so much.
Ah, for
The
fuck's
Jedi
sake.
have failed you. I am going to make this right. But I need your help.
With what?
I need you to help me find someone.
Who?
A pupil of mine. Before he turned to evil.
It's all because Korean. Can't believe the show's that deep. Oh, it wouldn't be. It would all be in the subconscious. It would all be in whoever's writing it in some psychedelic haze, somebody in the edit. It would just be a hand of God at this point. Nobody's in control of anything at this point. Now God's taken over. The aliens have taken over. The aliens have taken full. Look, he's even got the X in his back. You can't really see it. He's got the X mark in his back as they're standing on the beach, staring at the sky, staring at the sand, right? Whatever. They're standing on the beach. There they are, looking out. So I'm not gonna be on the beach. I do not like the beach. I'm not going to go out in a blaze of glory on no beach. I don't like sand. It is coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Look at that. Look, there's an X on his back too. Well, there you go. And then they kind of take this shape, that M shape. Now, take that as you will. Take that one as you will. Is this over already? This is over. So this is finally over. This is finally fucking over. There you go. And now they got this stupid song. Oh, now they're doing a yip. Power of Mini? Is it their Power of Mini song? The Power of Mini. They have a song? The power of one. Oh no, they have a song. They have a song. And they have a song. Yay. That's fun. Okay, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed that one. So this is why I don't do a lot of Acolyte content. I don't think people care that much. I think only Disney bots and the five Star Wars fans who have no fucking clue what any of it means and are just, well, we like that Star Wars, we like the lore of Star Wars, they insulted Luke, they insulted Luke. So it's only those like handful of people who are just so reactionary, led. They don't see anything for what I'm seeing here. So that's what I see here. Damien Anderson, Mr. Anderson, a Damien. Here's my MK Ultra word association game. Well, Damien is just a devil. Anderson is an agent, or no, not an agent. Mr. Smiths are agents. Mr. Smith, they're all over the place. They're all agents. Anderson, that was the guy. That's Neo. That's a Neo. Oh, so somebody thinks that they're the one. Some Neo, huh? Amandla Stenberg. That's this chick. Amanda Steinberg is what I go with that. So I don't know him. Manny Jacinto. Many. So just many. Jason Toe. Misinfo. Mini misinfo. Misinformation. Ooh. Rebecca Henderson. Well, Henderson, that's a code. Clearly. Rebecca. That's code. That's code for Mecca and Henderson, which you know anyway. So that's one of my little. That's the MK Ultra word association. We are all under mind control. We are all guided to exactly where we are going, based on our social cues, and we are all herded and sorted exactly where we should go. So if you want to break your programming today, you break your programming like I have, and you can. I don't know what. Watch the next thing I'm watching. What's the next thing we're watching? Is Cobra Kai watchable? Is Cobra Kai somewhat? What is that up? Is that up? Is that out? Is that out yet? Is that watch? Can we watch Cobra Kai? Is Cobra Kai a thing we should be watching? What other things have happened? What other movies? I'm not even sure. What other movies or TV shows? Oh, The Boys did something. I'm not watching that. How many seasons in? They're mad about that. What happened in The Boys? Something mad about that. There's a new Ape thing, a new Twister movie. Oh god, I don't like Twister. I didn't like the last one. Yeah. Cobra Kai, season 6. House of the Dragon. I gotta catch up on House of the Dragon. I'm like episodes behind. I'm like 3 or 4 episodes behind. All right, let me set up a new stream. What are we watching though? House of Dragon or Cobra Kai? I'm leaning towards I think I'm just gonna watch Cobra Kai. I think I'm just gonna watch Cobra Kai and be sad I'm watching it alone. I'll be real sad I'm watching it alone. So how many episodes is that? I don't even know. I hate it when they drop them all at once. Okay. July 18th. That's today. So yeah, we get 5 episodes today, and then November. We gotta wait till November for the rest of it. Well then. Yeah, I really wish I had somebody to watch it with. That's the thing. All right. Now, no, I didn't like Twister. I hate those 90s movies. Oh, I hated all those 90s movies. I didn't like any of them. It's like the ones I saw I didn't like, and no, I didn't like Twister. It's too big budget Hollywood schlock. It's too Hollywood. I really in the 90s I didn't watch any of them. I watched Mystery Science Theater B movies. I watched none of that. So I got dragged to that. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to get dragged to one of those movies that I won't want to watch by a date just because it happens to be the movie that's playing. That's one of those movies. It happened to be playing, and that was a date movie. Yeah. It's like, nope. Probably not a good movie for me to watch. So, at the very least. Well, plus there's the whole fact that, my mom hid in a bathtub with me in a tornado when I was a kid, so. Fun, I mean, tornado, like giant, imagery of tornadoes and stuff like that is not exactly fun. Probably won't watch it. I probably won't watch Twister. Cobra Kai will watch. So I'll set up a stream for Cobra Kai. I will refresh, get something to eat maybe. I'm not sure when, but sometime soon. And what else? House of the Dragon. I want to watch that. I'm not sure what else. don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else? What other shows are going on that people are interested in? That are relevant? What other relevant shows that are people interested in? I couldn't even tell you. Alright. Is there a new trailer for Beetlejuice? Oh god, I hope not. Oh, I hated Beetlejuice. So I hated the first movie. It was so bad. It was awful. Beetlejuice. Is there a new trailer? 2 trailer. Oh god. Yeah, 4 hours ago. Oh no. Nerdist, Warner Brothers. I hate it already because I don't like Beetlejuice. So, if we can understand that, maybe I should record it and clip it. Four hours ago. I'm probably the worst person to judge this and react to it, but we're going to anyway. Oh wait, I can do my intro, can't I? Is it this one? Do another take. We'll do another take. A Beetlejuice trailer has dropped 4 hours ago. This is the newest one. Please don't copyright claim me, whoever made this. We do have transformative music underneath to transform it. We have, you know what? We'll put a chroma key on. We'll even chroma key filter your thing. I can't do that. Add a chroma key. Fine, we'll do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna adjust it in real time, and I'm gonna tell you all about it, and how I'm addressing your chroma key, how I'm adjusting the chroma key to specifically filter out, I don't know what, half of the trailer. Just half of the trailer. There you go. Just a few bips and bops and pips and pops. That's all you need. Buzz, and she's buzzing. You know what happens when we get buzzes and buzzed and that sort of thing. That's an indication that flies are upon us. Flies and spies and lies and flies, and just swat it down like it's a bug, it's an insect. It's nothing to you. Alleged mom. Oh, her alleged mom is calling. Oh, so she's just as mopey. So she's got a mopey goth mom. Like, don't you think Wednesday would have grown out of that? Don't you think? Or not Wednesday. What's her name? Beetlejuice chick. What's the chick's name for Beetlejuice? This is Wednesday. So we got Wednesday. So this is confusing anyway. So you got the chick from Beetlejuice the first time. Winona Ryder. Don't you think Winona Ryder would have grown out of it and taken the black out of her hair and dyed it, bright red or something? And said, you know what, all that cringy goth stuff was cute and all when you're a teenager, but you grow up and you're like, sometimes jean shorts are a little more comfortable, and a top that's a little more low cut and fashionable, or 2,000-year-old mummy beads, and those might be more powerful than sitting around in an attic waiting for a ghost to appear, huh?
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh.
Why would she care about what they're doing? That just sounds like she's bitter and jealous that they can. It's like, maybe, I don't know. They're like, yeah, why? Yeah. I don't even get, like, okay, let's say, what if they did that to me? Throw a ghost out or something, okay? Uh-huh. I know, I'm trying to get over it. Like, why do I care what people... Like, I don't care what people say. So that's the thing, that bridge thing. Is this the bridge is out now, the reference?
Mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately.
She's a legend.
Oh, okay. They want the mom instead of Wednesday. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Yeah, why wouldn't Lydia be, I don't know, not... She would have grown out of it, wouldn't have she? Like no, serious thing. Like, I mean, I guess she's a little older, like the Lydia character. That's the name. That's Winona Ryder in this. Okay, so I'm just trying to remember this movie. Oh god, make me remember movies I haven't seen in 30 years. Something about she wanted to bang the ghost. No, he wanted to date her. Why didn't she want to? I don't get it. And the parents were. Oh, there's Jeffrey Jones again. Yeah, Jeffrey Jones again. And Catherine O'Hara. Okay, but Catherine O'Hara was also the bad spy in that Argyle movie, which I didn't finish.
The living, the dead. Can they coexist?
Can they coexist? Yes. Depending on who it is and where, yeah.
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
So all this revisiting. So a lot of these revisiting of what these afterlife-y thing. I don't remember this. Was that a thing in that movie?
Can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice.
I thought you stood in the bathroom, in the blacked out room, in the bathroom with no windows, going Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I thought that's what you did. Drive off a cliff. Oh, we get music. Oh, here we go. There's the checkerboard. So the surreal checkerboard in the Escher painting means this is more. Well, you can't even see it because I got a green screen.
He saved my daughter.
Yeah. So this is. That's just the playing field.
And how do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul.
Okay, so I don't know who Beetlejuice is supposed to be, but he was also Batman, so that's something. And then Winona Ryder being in Stranger Things with the dead son to communicate to the other side, but then the son wasn't dead, he came back. Oh, Candyman, I don't remember it. Oh god, I hate these movies. It's not that I hate the movies, I hate having to remember them, to piece together what's supposed to be happening. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, this is a movie I'm probably gonna sit there and be on my phone not paying attention to.
Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
Oh, and then they're using disco, the Bee Gees. Here, we're using Bee Gees, Tragedy. And now we gotta either mute it or something. There you go.
That's process. Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
I really wish they would stop using recognizable music, because now the whole thing is copyright claimed.
Are we doing this?
Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort.
Hold down the fart.
Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will.
So she's going to a couples therapist then.
See, I'm willing to do the work.
It's more surreal. Yeah, it's like a dream world thing. But not really. I mean, how did we get that wrong? This is the dream world, though. That's not an afterlife. This is all dream world.
Or nightmare material.
Well, the striped suit just means prison, right? That's prison. That means he's in jail.
Confronting the unknown, conquering it.
Well, the dancing is just, hey, here's a sign of you're releasing your psychic and your electrons into the atmosphere. It's like jingle dancing. It's like rain dancing. Some people have that ability. So that's just code for that. This is just oh, by the way, I don't actually review movies. I decode them with soft disclosure. Soft disclosure is what I do.
There's nothing.
I connect the dots. Apparently that's my new calling, is just this soft disclosure thing. So if I have nothing else to do, see, it would be really wonderful if I had, like, something to do or somebody to do it with. However, when I don't, I just go back to work, so. And I work harder, and I work 10 times harder. So who's she supposed to be then? Who's the dead chick then?
What the because it's a special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.
Okay, so that's what they're doing. That's what they're indicating in this. Huh. So who's his wife supposed to be then? Is she supposed to be like an allegory for what? Well, the dead bitch? Some dead bitch. Okay. So that's what I see in Beetlejuice. That's the lens I'm looking at. Like, oh, you got your clue of driving over the cliff in the fake world in Fakey McFakesville. Right, you've got, Afterlife Manager, world's best boss. So you got your coffee mug on your desk. Anything else? Any other, like, because Tim Burton's more imagery and symbolism, right? What's this? Card catalog in a library. Yeah, card catalog in the library. Couples therapy, spilling your gut. Well, spilling your guts is... That just reminds me of the scene of Day of the Dead. The guy gets pulled apart. I'm trying to think. What other weird... Oh, and he's dressed like, what? Jack Torrance a little, maybe? So he reminds me of? Okay, so Batman... There you go. There you go. Batman and Jack Nicholson. So the Joker and Batman are pretty much the same one and the same person at this point. They have become one and the same. And that is what I do in my decoding the soft disclosure, whatever MK Ultra secret clues and symbols and patterns in Hollywood that I have been gifted with. If you want more of this and not an actual review, well, I'm your chick. I might be the female Trey Parker for all you know. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere. I might have to edit that. Well, I have a project. Now I have an editing project today. Yay, more work. I get to work and I don't have to leave the house. Thank you so much. Now, people are so desperate. You should go out window shopping. You should go do something. Like, how? Like what? What kind of window shopping? Because window shopping just means I'm wasting my time if I can't buy anything, right? Doesn't that mean that? Doesn't that mean that? You think it might be a good movie? I don't know. I don't think movies are good anymore. I think I'm just seeing them for this completely different thing. I'm not even seeing them as, what I don't care about the characters are not relevant to the grander scheme of things. So I think that's all I'm seeing now is this allegory for all this stuff. So thank you so much for hanging out. I'll get that edited. I want to watch Cobra Kai. We'll watch Cobra Kai together. See what they're trying to tell us. Maybe, I don't know. I might just watch that myself. And I'll see you guys on the next